Fans, players and fellow managers have all been reflecting on how Alex Ferguson's retirement will affect the footballing world. But what about the financial impact of the Manchester United boss calling time on his 26 years in charge of the club? The 71-year-old, who announced on Wednesday his plans to step down at the end of the season, has helped United enjoy unparalleled success both on and off the pitch. An editorial director of SportBusiness Group, Kevin Roberts, says he leaves the club in a perfect place to continue those winning ways.
Well, he's created one of the biggest and strongest and most financially successful brands in the biggest and strongest and most financially successful sport on the planet. Simple as. Well, what today has reminded us about is that link between on-field performance and off-field success. And I think it's particularly important that he's leaving a club, debt aside, in really good health to face the future challenges.
United's financial situation hasn't always been as stable as it is now. When the Glazer family bought the Premier League side in 2005, many supporters were unhappy about the amount of debt the club would be taking on.
Glazer's acquisition of Manchester United was highly leveraged, about $800 million worth of debt, which created an absolute firestorm of outrage among supporters in the city and around the world. But because of the success that he's managed to achieve on the field and the way that that's actually driven a lot of commercial revenue beyond the TV monies that Premier League clubs share, it's effectively stabilised the ship.
So United's future looks bright from a business perspective. But there's certainly no guarantee that one of England's most successful teams can continue their on-field glories. Something the club had to admit when they were partially floated on the New York Stock Exchange last year.
They had to come clean and say, we cannot guarantee that our next manager will be as successful as our current manager. Now the chances are that the next manager won't be, because Ferguson's record is just so remarkable. It's a hell of a hard act to follow.